Welcome back, everybody. Live here from the Brevard Sports Network from Zach Sealey Field. I'm Jackson Robb, and I apologize for the 6U game ending a little bit early. The equipment started overheating here, as it is an absolute scorcher here at Satellite, so I apologize for that. But the game finished with Satellite coming out on top 40-25 as Riker fails, and the Scorpions were able to pick up a few more touchdowns. Merritt Island punched one in as well. They're in a high-scoring fourth quarter. But, yeah, again, I apologize for the stream cutting out, but we just had to cool down the equipment so we could get the rest of these games in today. Today's game is sponsored by American Air and Plumbing. Apologize, the tent just got put up right in front of us, so I'm going to have to try and figure out how to make this work. First down and 10. Merritt Island starting at their own 35-yard line here to start 8U. First down and 10. Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. Again, don't have a roster for Merritt Island's 8U, as we were not given one, unfortunately. We do have Satellite's rosters. We're going to have an offsides to start on Satellite. That's going to make it 1st and 5 for Merritt Island at their own 40. First down and 5, Merritt Island at their own 40. As you get a good look there of the field today. Good showing from the Merritt Island support. First down and 5, Merritt Island at their own 40. Toss to number 7, and he's not going to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Number 10 in there forcing a loss. That's Jacob Kinsey. Second down and 6 for Merritt Island at their own 39-yard line. No. Second down and 6, Merritt Island at their own 39-yard line. And the ball's on the ground, must snap, and Satellite's going to pick it up, and that's going to be a turnover here. As Satellite defense number 99, Brett Timchuk, picks it up, and it's going to be first down Satellite, as a must snap by Merritt Island turns into a first drive turnover for the Satellite defense, and they'll take over. First down and 10 inside Merritt Island territory. As a Mustang down on the play. I think our sponsor today, American Air and Plumbing. You can find them online, AmericanAirandPlumbing.com. Proud sponsor of the Brevard Sports Network Florida Tough Player of the Month. And they're the head sponsor today, bringing you this great action all throughout the day. Also on Brevard Sports Network right now, Caleb Brown is bringing you Bayside versus the Melbourne Chargers. I believe 8U is currently playing. Last time I checked. First down and 10. Satellite taking over at the Merritt Island 38-yard line after a fumble recovery on Merritt Island's opening drive on a bad snap. And now they'll take over. First down and 10. Satellite at their own, or at the Merritt Island 38-yard line now with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Satellite going to snap it here. Back's going to cut upfield, down the sideline, room to run. One man to beat, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds there by number 23. The run by number 2, Ronald Sente. First down, Satellite. Again, apologize for the tent in the way there. We're working what we got here. Satellite building a big new press box here at their facility, but unfortunately for now, we are at the highest point we can be here in the bleachers. First down and 10. Satellite at the Merritt Island 19-yard line. Ronald Senti again in the shotgun. He ran it the first time for the gain of about 20. First down and 10. Scorps. Senti keeps to the near side. Cutting up. Getting around the edge. Senti trying to get the corner. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds short of the end zone. And that's going to bring up first down and goal, though, for Satellite. I believe, nope, actually he'll be short of the first down. Just barely. It's going to be second down and about 2 here for Satellite at the Merritt Island 10-yard line. So now second down and 2 for Satellite at the Merritt Island 10-yard line here on their opening drive of the 8U game here. Ronald Senti in the gun here again for Satellite. He's going to run to the far side. He's got plenty of room to run, and he's going to cut back upfield inside and in. Touchdown Satellite. From 10 yards out, Ronald Senti gets the 8U game started with a score. And with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, it's going to be 6-0 Satellite, pending the extra point there on the touchdown run by Ronald Senti from 10 yards out, as he took it every single play himself on the ground, and it ends in the touchdown. So hot start for Satellite. And they punch it in off a fumble recovery by their defense, setting up that first drive. So here goes the extra point try here by Satellite, trying to go up 7-0. There were 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. And actually, they're going to go for the 2-point kick here in 8U, which is a big detriment to have a good kicker. Again, the field goals, the posts are going to be blocked, so I'll let you know. Number 25 to kick for 2. It is just low, no good by Abel Peoples. Just a little low of the crossbar there, but a good effort. I mean, if you can get a good kicker and kick for 2 in 8U, that could take you a long, long way. And that one wasn't a bad miss either. Just a little below the crossbar there, but good accuracy by Peoples, but the kick is no good. And with 6:09 to go in the first quarter, it's 6-0. Satellite on top, as we'll see if Merritt Island's second drive, they can hold on to the football here and try and move down the field. Again, on their first drive, fumbled it on the snap, and that gave Satellite the opportunity to go down and score that touchdown. And now we'll see Merritt Island take over, first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. So that drive capped off by a 10-yard Ronald Senti touchdown with a failed kick for 2. And now Merritt Island back on offense for their second time today. That first drive ended in a fumble. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. First down and 10, Merritt Island from their own 35-yard line. Five and a half minutes now to go in the first. First down and 10, Merritt Island from their own 35-yard line. Also live on BSN. Kayla Brown down at Bayside against the Melbourne Chargers. And they're just going to toss that one. Ball on the ground. Number 23 trying to make something out of it here. And he's going to go down for a loss. That one could have been back-to-back fumbles there as they try to toss. Running back wasn't ready for it at first. He scoops it up, but it's still going to be a loss of 2 for Merritt Island. A loss of 3. Second down and 12 for Merritt Island at their own 33-yard line there on a loss forced by the Satellite defense on the bobble toss. .440 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Satellite with the early advantage. Here it's 8U game. Again, they won in 6U 40-25. And a big offensive showing. It was Riker Fails making some big plays late in that one. In 6U, he had a huge run where he laid a big stiff arm to go all the way, and he had a big game in 6U. That, again, unfortunately got cut short by the heat. Second down and 11, actually. They'll mark him up a yard. Second and 11, Merritt Island at their own 34-yard line. Handoff number 35 here for Merritt Island. Trying to go somewhere. That's going to be a big loss forced by Satellite. Number 11 leading the charge, James McLaughlin. And it's going to be third down and long for Merritt Island. As now for Merritt Island, it's going to be third down and 16 from their own 29-yard line. Third down and 16, Merritt Island at their own 29-yard line. As we'll see what they come out with here on third and long. Satellite's defense has been all over the Mustangs offense so far in this one. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Merritt Island's going to drop back to throw. It's up in the air. Intercepted by Satellite. They're going to return it. Still going. All the way, pick 6, Satellite. Taken all the way back by number 19, Jack Sealy. How about that? Satellite with a pick 6 with 2:27 to go in the first quarter. Sealy takes it 30 yards back on a pick 6 on number 1 who tried to throw it. It got knocked up in the air. Sealy. Good blocks by Satellite, and they take it all the way for the 30-yard pick 6. And now they'll come out for the extra point try as they lead at 12-0. And they tried for the kick on the first time, barely missed it. We'll see if they go back to it here again and try and go up by 14. Again, the view, actually you may be able to see this time. Try and get you over the tents. Satellite is going to kick for 2 once again with Abel Peoples. And this is trying to go up 14-0. There's no kick blitz here, no rushing, so they'll have time, get the set right, and boot it here and try and get the 2 points for it. I'll tell you, 8U, a pick 6, and a possible 2-point kick would be, I would say, new for me in 8U. I mean, Satellite's got a good team. As here comes a kick by Peoples for 2. It is up and just short again there. It's no good. And with 2:27 to go in the first quarter off a pick 6, Satellite leads it 12-0. I'd like to thank our sponsor for the day, American Air and Plumbing, for sponsoring all today's games and also sponsoring the Florida Tough Player of the Month on the Brevard Sports Network and being a great sponsor to BSN throughout so far this football season. Overall, this entire sports season, the fall season. had a crazy slate last night with a lot of unexpected results over on the Brevard Sports Network and across Brevard County in high school football. I mean, Merritt Island falling to O'Galley by 1 point, 12-11. Rockledge falling in overtime in Jacksonville to Trinity Christian. Cocoa shutting out Treasure Coast 38-0. Satellite went down to Bayside and won 21-14. Heritage shut out Vieira. Melbourne got a second win in a row over Harmony. Palm Bay won. I mean, there's a lot of Titusville scored 62 points in their win. So, yeah, last night a lot to unpack in high school football. And Miss Stacy Jones saying, "Go Scorps!" Cheering on Avon Jones for the Scorpions. First down and 10. Merritt Island from their own 35. And you look here at Zach Sealey Field, there's been a lot of great talent over the years coming out of here. Brady Hart, quarterback from Cocoa, a product of the satellite program. Noah Flores, plenty of satellite players, but Noah Flores as well. Logan Waite, their running back. So I know there's a lot of other players on that satellite team also here from Satellite Youth. One of Melbourne's leading tacklers, Tyler Gagan, also from Satellite. So here's some names on Friday night across the county that have come out of Satellite Youth these past few years. Merritt Island's also produced a lot of great talent. You see how young their team is this year and how successful they've been at 4-2. That's a lot of product of their youth scene as well. So youth football in Brevard County is doing quite well. I'll tell you that. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35. Their first two drives have both ended with turnovers. Their first was a fumble. Their second was a pick six. And now with a minute and a half to go in the first quarter, they're going to throw it, nearly intercepted again there. That one, number 15, Cole Cockrell. And, man, that one almost picked off again as Merritt Island tried to throw immediately following a pick six. Incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Mustangs with a minute 35 to go in the first quarter from their own 35. Satellite leads at 12-0. As the heat for now has kind of subsided, cloud covers come over. That first game in 6U, it was early, but it was hot. I mean, our equipment overheated there to end the first stream, and it's a hot one out here at Satellite. That's for sure, but the clouds have come in a little bit more here in 8U to make it not so unbearable. Second down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35, a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Satellite up 12-0. Thanks to a 10-yard run by Ronald Senti and a 30-yard pick six by Jack Sealing. Second down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35. As they're going to try and go up the middle here. Satellite comes up with the ball, and they're going to get it. And their second fumble recovery of their game and their third turnover of the first quarter. As it was number 4, Avon Jones picking it up. First down. Satellite at the Merritt Island 35 here. The minute 18 to go in the first quarter. 3 defensive possessions. Satellites come up with 3 turnovers. 2 fumbles and an interception. First down and 10, Satellite at the Merritt Island 35 as the Scorpions defense starting out strong. And they're up 12-0. Remember, 6 of those points were off of a defensive pick six. So the defense making a statement early, and now Satellite's only second offensive drive of the game here, already with a 2-score lead. And we'll see how Satellite comes out. The opening drive, their game plan, it was all running with Ronald Senti every single play, and he punched it in for the 10-yard score to cap it all off. First down and 10, Satellite, the Merritt Island 35. New back here, going to take it around the edge. Room to run down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. First play of the drive. Touchdown, Satellite. Number 87, Jaden Menino, takes it 35 yards all the way for the score. Touchdown, Satellite, from 35 yards out with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. 18-0 pending the extra point. And I apologize for the 10th there. Couldn't see the end of the touchdown run, but he got it in. At the end of that one, good run on his first of the game for Menino. As they're going to try the kick for two again. They're 0 for 2 so far, but they've been getting closer and closer there. You can tell they've been practicing it, and it's been close here so far. They just a little below the crossbar, but the accuracy's been spot on. So we'll see if they can get this kick for two and go up by 20 here in the first quarter. As Abel Peoples for the kick for two again for Satellite. It's set. Peoples' kick is up and just low again, no good. And so Satellite will jump ahead 18-0 here with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Their defense has been out there 3 times, and they have 3 turnovers in the first quarter, and that's turned into 3 touchdowns for the Scorpions, as they're looking really good here to start out in 8U. It's a strong 8U team, folks. You got to look out for throughout the rest of the season, because Merritt Island's they're not a pushover by any stretch of the imagination. Satellite's playing really good football right now, defensively especially. And then their offense complementing it nicely, coming right back out and scoring on the first play there by Menino on his first carry. First down and 10. Merritt Island at their own 35. Got to get some offense going here. Haven't been able to get anywhere yet in this one with 3 drives and 3 turnovers. So we'll see if Merritt Island can get it going here on this drive, their 4th of the game. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line with 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clock continues to run. Ball on the ground again. And I think Satellite may have fallen on it. Nope, Merritt Island gets back on it, luckily. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10, as they've had some snapping issues there. And luckily, Merritt Island falls right back on it for no gain or loss. It's going to be 2nd and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. And I think that might run out our first quarter here from Zach Sealey Field here in our 8U action. It's 18-0. Satellite over Merritt Island here at the end of our first quarter of play. They had a pick 6 and 2 rushing touchdowns, one by Ronald Senti, one by Jaden Menino, and that has them up 18-0. As we'll see him switch sides here. And Merritt Island will have 2nd and 10 coming up at their own 35. 3 turnovers in the first quarter for Satellite's defense has them with a big lead. One went for a pick 6 by Jax Sealing. As we come back out here to start the second quarter, next 10 minutes on the clock, it's going to be 2nd and 10, Merritt Island from their own 35-yard line. 10U is off this week, so after this game, we'll jump right into 11U. Right as this one wraps up. And then after that, it'll be 12 and 14 to close out the day. Kayla Brown will join you for some of the last games of today. Second down and 10, Merritt Island from their own 35-yard line. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Toss, ball on the ground again. And Merritt Island luckily falls back on its 2nd straight play that ball's hit the turf. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 13 for Merritt Island at their own 32-yard line. As offensively, they've struggled with ball security so far in this one. They've lost 2 fumbles, and they fumbled twice on this drive and were able to fall on it both times. But now that's backing them up for 3rd down and 13. Got another fan of Avon Jones watching from Yorktown, Virginia. Cheering on the Scorps and Avon Jones. 3rd down and 13. Merritt Island from their own 32-yard line. 8.5 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. It's 18-0 Satellite. Third down and 13, Merritt Island from their own 32-yard line. Big 3rd and long here for Merritt Island, trying to get something going here. They turn the ball over on their first 3 drives. And they're going to try it here. Handoff number 1, trying to get around the edge. He'll be wrapped up and brought down after a short gain by number 19, Jack Sealing. Makes the tackle, and it's going to be 4th down and 11 here for Merritt Island at their own 34-yard line. 7:25 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Satellite with the 18-0 advantage. Merritt Island with a 4th and 11 coming up here. Satellite looking to get to 2-0 on the day, as they won 6U 40-25. As Merritt Island staying in the huddle here, getting the play call for a big 4th down and 11 to try and continue this drive here with 6:40 to go in the first half. They got time. You got to figure out a good play here. They've been turning the ball over their first 3 drives, so trying to get something here on their 4th drive of the game. And I think we're going to have a clock stops. And resumes here. 6:20 to go in the 2nd quarter. 4th down and 11. Merritt Island from their own 34-yard line. They're going to toss it to number 7. Cuts back, makes a man miss, trying to get outside, but Satellite's going to swarm him and stop him on a turnover on downs. The Satellite's defense comes up big yet again, and it's 1st down, Scorpions inside the Merritt Island 40. With good field position and 6:09 on the clock, Satellite looking to get back in the end zone for a 4th time today. First down and 10, Satellite, the Merritt Island 32-yard line. Their last drive, Jaden Menino took it on their first play, 35 yards for a touchdown. As they look to get back in right here. Satellite getting ready to go here for 1st down and 10 at the Merritt Island 32-yard line. Great field position once again, courtesy of their defense, getting a turnover on downs. First 3 drives defensively, they had a fumble recovery, a pick 6, another fumble recovery, and a turnover on downs for us. Satellite's 8U defense pretty stout. We'll see if Merritt Island can force a stop here on this one. They've not been able to thus far. Satellite's been able to run it into both of their first 2 drives with Ronald Senti and Jaden Menino. First down and 10, Satellite at their own, or at the Merritt Island 32-yard line. With great field position to start once again. They lead at 18-0 with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. In the backfield once again is Ronald Senti. He got the touchdown in their opening drive. Didn't see him on the second drive. They ran one play, and it was to Jaden Menino. First down and 10, Satellite. Senti is the one in the shotgun on this drive. Snap. Ronald Senti going to take it. Trying to find somewhere to go. Bouncy outside, breaking a tackle, runs over his own blocker. Senti trying to get around the corner. And he's going to get down the sideline. Senti cuts back. Still running inside the 10. Somehow turned that from a near loss to a gain of 20. First and goal coming for Satellite. Thanks to Ronald Senti. First down and goal coming for the score. So now thanks to Senti. On a gain of 21. First down and 10, not first and goal. Satellite at the Merritt Island 11. So they can technically get a first down before they get in the end zone here, but they may be looking to just get the score out of the way here. There you can see the scoreboard in the background. 5:25 to go in the second quarter. It's 18-0. Satellite, first down and 10, score up to the Merritt Island 11. Get to the 1 yard line for a first, or you can just punch it into the end zone here for your Satellite. Merritt Island needs to stop here halfway through the second quarter. Senti takes it to the left side. Man on him, he bounces outside again, turning up the sidelines. He'll get ripped down short of the first down line to gain on that one by number 22. Number 23, rather. He picks up about 6 yards there. It's going to be second down and 4. Satellite at the Merritt Island 5 yard line. Clock continues to run there on the run by Senti, going for 6 yards. Here it is, second down and 4, Satellite at the Merritt Island 5. It's 4 minutes to play. Second down and 4, Satellite. Quick snap, new runner with it, and he's going to take it around the edge. And in, touchdown, Satellite on his first carry of the game. I believe that was number 17, Tady Yates, taking it in for the 5 yard Satellite touchdown. And with 3:53 to go in the first half, it's 24-0 Scorps on top. New running back took that one, and it was number 17, Tady Yates, for the score. And it's a 5 yard touchdown for Satellite. And I think they're going to come out here. They are 0 for 3 on their conversion so far. They've tried the kick for 2, and it's just been a little short so far, just barely. So we'll see if they switch it up or stay with it. I think they're going to stick with the kick for 2, see if Peoples can knock it down this time. It's been oh so close on that crossbar all day. Accuracy's been spot on. Just got to get it over the crossbar, and they'll be golden. As Abel Peoples looking to kick for 2. And they're going to get the hold set for Peoples. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Here it comes. The kick is up that time. Just short again. No good. That one had it. Almost got over that time. No good. And Satellite holds a 24-0 lead here with 3:53 to go in the first half. Our game today sponsored by American Air and Plumbing, proud sponsors of the Brevard Sports Network Florida Tough Player of the Month. Got a up to 12-year warranty on their great Florida unit built for our brutal climate, and their revolutionary Daikin AC as well. You can go check them out online, or you can call them as well. Their information is in our, I think it's in the description of this post, or also on Brevard Sports Network. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35. Here trailing 24-0. They've struggled a little offensively early in this one as Satellite's defense has been all over the field making plays. And it's just kind of been hard to move the ball against the Scorpions so far today. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. 3:40 to go in the first half. Satellite leading 24-0. First down and 10, Mustangs. See if they come out and offensively, running up the middle. Satellite straight into the backfield for a loss. Satellite comes back up with the football here. They're going to call him down. It's going to be second down and long here for Merritt Island. Player still down for the Mustangs here. Funny, down or not, Satellite always finds a way to come up with a football so far today. That time, the runner's still down on the field after a loss of 3. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. The injured Mustang on the play. Again, our score 24-0 Scorps. Also on the Brevard Sports Network today is Caleb Brown down at Bayside as they are facing off against the Melbourne Chargers. And on Sunday, I don't think we will have anything, so you guys, everyone can enjoy their Sunday watching the NFL or. Yeah, I know the NFL starts bright and early tomorrow at 9:30. Falcons and the Jaguars in London. I believe they're playing in Wembley Stadium. I got a chance this summer to go out to London and see Tottenham Stadium, and that's where I think another game later this season will be played in the NFL. Pretty new facility over there, so yeah, NFL going abroad. I think they'll have a game in Germany also later this year. As the Mustang player is up and walking off under his own power is number 1 for the Mustangs, who is down. And now to be second down and 12, Merritt Island at their own 33-yard line. Good to see the student athlete get up and walk off the field. 3 minutes, 3:10 to go in the second quarter. It's going to be second and 12 coming up for Merritt Island. Looking for their first down of the game. Satellite's defense has played quite well so far. As Merritt Island takes the field here, it'll be second down and 12 at their own 33-yard line. Playing in 8v8 today. As now it's going to be second down and 12. Merritt Island at their own 33-yard line. 2:55 to go in the second quarter. And Merritt Island, number 7, ball on the ground. He picks it up, and he's going to get dropped immediately by Avon Jones for a big loss there on the Satellite defensive line. And it's going to be third down and long for Merritt Island. Good sportsmanship there by Satellite, helping everybody up and getting them set. Actually, there is still a Merritt Island player down on the play here, so not going to show injuries. 2.5 minutes now to play in the first half as another Mustang slow to get up, unfortunately. It's going to be third down and 16 coming from Merritt Island at their own 29-yard line as Satellite's once again been able to push Merritt Island backwards here on this one. Luckily, the clouds have stuck around here for 8U, keeping Temperature warm, but not overheating any of these players, hopefully. 6U game was an absolute scorcher, but it's calmed down a little bit. And, you know, some days in Florida it feels like, oh, fall might be coming a little early, and other days it still feels like it's the middle of July. So that's Florida for you. Hopefully fall will show its face soon. Fall officially started, I think, last weekend on September 23rd. But, yeah, Florida doesn't tend to listen to when seasons start, so fall will come around at some point. Mustangs players off the field now, and they're going to have 3rd down and 16 coming at their own 29-yard line. Third down and 16, Merritt Island at their own 29-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Satellite holds a 24-0 lead. The Merritt Island going to run it. Number 23 trying to get around the edge. Now he's going to reverse field. He's got room to run. Number 23 trying to get around the edge. He'll be tackled there after getting a short gain, having to reverse field there to make something happen. Couldn't find space. And now it's 4th down and even longer for Merritt Island. That one was a loss of about 6 yards. 4th down. 4th and 20 for Merritt Island. Back at their own 25-yard line here. As still struggling to get through the Satellite front, who's just been able to be an issue all day here for Merritt Island in the backfield. That time tried to get the corner, and Satellite sent a man on a mission there to make the tackle. 4th down and 20 for Merritt Island at their own 25-yard line. Looking to make a play here to keep this drive moving here, the 1:40 to go in the first half. And they can honestly take their time now, as Satellite will get the ball first after the half regardless. Satellite maybe looking to go up by more before half as well if they can get the ball back. As, you know, they could try and get a running clock to start in the second half. They go up by more than 28, which another touchdown would do. As here goes Merritt Island trying to get outside. The ball's on the ground. Big hit laid there, and it's going to be recovered by Satellite. Right up near the goal line. A big forced fumble on 4th down, and that ball rolled all the way down inside the 10. 1st down and goal. Scorpions on their 3rd fumble recovery and their 4th turnover forced defensively. And with 1 minute to go in the first half, they'll take back over with 1st and goal, I think, or just outside the 10. We'll see who they mark it. I don't know who laid that hit. It looked like it may have been Grayson Mills. He was one of the ones in there, but there was a big hit laid by one of the Satellite defenders that popped that ball right out. And they got chased down and fell on, I believe, by Avon Jones possibly. He was one of them chasing that ball down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Satellite at the 11-yard line, like 10 and a half. I mean, they were hugging the 10-yard line, but it's not going to be 1st and goal. It will be a 1st and 10. As the sun has come back out here. The clock begins to run. 1st down and 10, Satellite at the 11-yard line of Merritt Island as they look to go up by another score before halftime. The sun took a quick second to come back out. The clouds are back covering. 40 seconds to go here for Satellite. 1st down and 10 at the Merritt Island 11. Tady Yates in the shotgun here. He got their last touchdown run. They'll go back to him here. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. Going in. Touchdown Satellite on a pass from Tady Yates. Could not see the receiver's number, unfortunately. It was blocked by the tent. But that was a great throw by Yates and ran in for the score. And the clock's going to run out here on the first half as Satellite initiates the running clock here and goes ahead 30-0 here over Merritt Island and 8U. Great throw by Yates. Satellite has a rushing touchdown now, a passing touchdown, and a pick six as they're getting it done in all facets of the game. They don't do kickoffs, so unfortunately they couldn't even have a kick return touchdown. as they're going to go for the conversion here, and then we'll head to halftime as the clock ran out on that passing touchdown. Second of the day for Tatey Yates, his first through the air. Again, I could not catch the receiver's number. It was blocked by a 10, unfortunately, but it was a great catch and a run into the end zone from 10 yards out. And Satellite's going to kick for 2 one more time. Abel Peoples has been just short every time today, but getting closer and closer every time for Satellite, and we'll see if he can get it to go here. The last play of the first half is going to be this kick for 2, and that'll take us to halftime. Satellite with a big performance defensively, forcing 4 turnovers, and offensively able to score on every single drive so far. All around, great performance by the Scorpions, and their 8U team looking pretty good. Again, sorry for the obstruction there. Hopefully you can see it if it goes through the uprights. The kick is up, and it's pulled wide left that time. No good. Has put a lot more power into that one, but pulled left, and that'll end our first half of play here in 8U, and it's a big first half for the Satellite Scorpions. 4 turnovers forced defensively, scoring on every drive. 5 touchdowns. They lead it 30-0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half. We'll go on mute, so you won't be able to hear anything. So then we'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everybody, here to the Brevard Sports Network as we start the second half of action here in 8U from Zach Sealey Field. Satellite leads it into halftime, 30-0 here over Merritt Island, and then Satellite will start first down and 10 at their own 35. Well, I believe we'll have a running clock here in the second half as Satellite leads by 30. Meaning the clock will only be stopped for, I believe, coach timeouts or injured players. As we're having looks like a sun shower here on Zach Sealey Field. It's barely drizzling, but it is sunny. That's for sure. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 35-yard line as they're going to run it. Cutting back, reversing the field, getting outside, down the sideline, no one in front of him. He's going to take it the first play of the second half all the way, 65 yards, touchdown, Satellite, number 14, Cooper Morgan, with his first run of the game going 65 yards for a touchdown. And a hot start for Satellite in the second half as they keep their scoring going, their sixth touchdown of the game now, and they'll jump ahead now 36-0, and they'll see how they come out the conversion. They've kicked for two every time so far, have not been successful yet, but getting closer here with Able Peoples. Apologize for the tent obstruction at the end of that run, but I can tell you that there was no one near Mr. Morgan there, and he took it all the way in for the score. Going to kick for two again here in a running clock here. 8:46 to go. And Able Peoples will come out here to kick for two again. Holder is Avon Jones. So it was a one-play touchdown. The clock will run about 2 minutes off here on that one, on a big run by Cooper Morgan. Peoples looking to kick for two. Able People, Jones with the hold. Peoples getting ready. And here comes Peoples. Will bring the kick. It is up, and it is no good, just short. So Satellite jumps ahead 36-0 on the first play of the second half here. Now with 7.5 minutes to play. And this one is the Scorpions 8U playing an incredible performance so far. Cooper Morgan with the 65-yard touchdown run on that drive. Today for Satellite, one of their breast cancer awareness games. You get the pink socks for all the players. First down and 10 coming for Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. Still looking for their first down of the game here. So although the score may be getting a little out of reach here for the Mustangs, there's still a lot of things they can do here to come out with some good something good to take out of this one offensively. And so we'll see if they can move the ball better in the second half. I mean, Satellite's defense forced 4 turnovers in the first half, 3 fumbles and a pick 6. As again, it's drizzling here a little bit at Zach Sealey Field, a bit of a sun shower because it's sunny. You look up here, blue skies, but rain's coming from somewhere. First down and 10, Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. Here with 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. This will be their first drive of the second half. As number 23 takes it, gonna bounce it outside, and he'll be wrapped up and brought down there after a gain of about 4 on the carry by number 23. It's gonna bring up second down and 6 for Merritt Island at their own 39-yard line. Second down and 6, Merritt Island at their own 39-yard line. 5:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Second down and 6. Merritt Island at their own 39-yard line here on their opening drive of the third quarter. Slightly raining here at Satellite. A little bit of a sun shower here we're getting. Don't think that's really going to change anything on the field, though. Not raining that much. Quick toss, number 35, running backwards for a huge loss. That's going to be a loss of about 10 yards by Satellite's defense on the runner, number 35. And that's going to bring up third down and long for Merritt Island on a loss of 10. Actually, they're going to mark forward progression down after a loss of 4. But it's going to be third down and 10 for Merritt Island at their own 35. Looking to get a first down here or on fourth down. 4:40 to play in the third. And following this, we'll have 11U, 12U, and 14U. 10U off this week. Third down and 10, Merritt Island from their own 35-yard line. Satellite looking to keep holding strong on that shutout on defense. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Number 7 gets the run, and he gets lit up there by number 54, Michael Diaz. Making the play defensively by Satellite for another loss. And it's fourth down and 15 for Merritt Island at their own 30. As Satellite's just forced them back every single play besides the first on this drive. And now it's 4th and 15 for Merritt Island back at their own 30-yard line. Let's see what game plan they draw up here. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The rain still coming down here. Three minutes to go in the third quarter. Fourth down and 15. Merritt Island at their own 30-yard line. Got a long way to go. We'll see if they can make something happen here on fourth down. Satellite's defense trying to force another stop. Split backs. Number 1 is the quarterback. 4th and 15 Mustangs. Low snap. Gets it. Tosses back. Number 35. Ball on the ground. And Satellite's going to recover it for their 5th turnover of the game, their 4th fumble recovery. As every ball has gone to the ground, Satellite's been all over. First down, Scorpions off the turnover. And they'll take over 1st and 10 to the Merritt Island 28 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter on the 5th turnover by Satellite's defense. On their 4th fumble recovery as well. I'd like to thank our sponsor for the day once again, American Air and Plumbing. Proud sponsor of the Brevard Sports Network Florida Tough Player of the Month. Satellite here is looking to advance to 2-0 on the day after their 6U won it by 15, 40 to 25. Now it's just turned into kind of a slight mist here at Satellite. Not really many clouds. I mean, there's some clouds, but not really directly over the field. So it's a sun shower right now, barely coming down. Definitely say it feels good out here. The sun has come back out, so the heat has kind of ramped back up here at the end of this 8U game. Clock ticking, still running clock in this one. 1:40 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Satellite takes over on offense once again. Their first play of the second half. It was Cooper Morgan going 65 yards all the way for a touchdown on their only offensive play here the second half. And now they take over with first down and 10 at the Merritt Island 30. And keeping it, new runner, trying to find somewhere to run. He takes up the right side. Good room to run, and he'll pick up the first down there on the carry, number 22, Grayson Mills, on the carry for Satellite for a first down. Merritt Island stopped them short of a touchdown, but still Satellite going to move inside the 20. It'll be first down and 10. Scorps at the Merritt Island 17-yard line here with under a minute to play in the third quarter. First down and 10, Satellite, the Merritt Island 17-yard line here. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. And up the middle now, number 99 carrying defenders. Big running back here, pushing up towards the 10. He'll be pushed down. That was Brett Timchuk. And that'll push him inside the 10. It'll be second down, Satellite, at the Merritt Island 10, gain of 6. Second down and 4, Satellite at the Merritt Island 10-yard line. As that will be the last play of our third quarter, as we'll head to the final 10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Satellite leading 36-0 here over Merritt Island. They'll have second down and 4 coming up as we'll flip the field and see how this one finishes out. If Satellite can get back on the board again and keep scoring on every single offensive drive, if Merritt Island can get down the field, maybe score one of their own. We'll see what the last 10 minutes bring to this one. Satellite with a big lead as they're looking to advance to 2-0 on the day today. Breast Cancer Awareness Day at Satellite with the pink socks for Satellite. It's 36-0 in favor of the Scorpions at home. I'd like to thank Florida Air and Plumbing once again for bringing you today's action. Proud sponsor of the Florida Tough, for our Sports Network Florida Tough Player of the Month. Satellites played really well defensively so far in this one. 5 turnovers forced, 4 fumble recoveries, and a pick 6. And their offense has scored on every offensive drive as well. So Satellites 8U team has got quite a squad here, one to watch for the rest of the season. So it's going to be second down and 5 for Satellite at the Merritt Island 9-yard line. The clock has already begun to run here in the fourth. As Satellite looking for a timeout here, they'll get it with 9:20 to go in the fourth. The clock will stop. Satellite takes their first timeout of the second half. As the sun is back in full effect here at Zach Sealey Field, and it's back to being extremely hot. Hopefully the equipment stays at a good temperature here so we can close this one out and not get cut short as we did in 6U. Actually, the clock is continuing to run. Regardless. So this one's going to end up being at about 8:20, probably 8:15 to go when Satellite comes back out to get this play off. It'll be second down and 5 at the Merritt Island 9-yard line. So they can't get another first down before the end zone, but Satellite may just be going for it all here. We'll see. Satellite coming back out onto the field. Second down and 5 for Satellite at the Merritt Island 9-yard line. As they're going to try and run it up the middle here. Merritt Island gets them a stop, and that's going to bring up third down for Satellite. Merritt Island looking for their first stop of the day, and that's something to build off of. That's something you really want to get here regardless of what the score is or how much time is left. Getting a stop here at the goal line, that's a big momentum move, or momentum swing possibly for Merritt Island. So, they're going to keep fighting here, going to keep giving it good effort. That was only a gain of 1. It's going to be third down. Third down, about 4 for Satellite, the Merritt Island 8. They can still get a first down here. They're right here on the goal line, though, regardless. Third down and 4 for Satellite. They're going to run it to the right side, breaking through, and he's going to go all the way in for the Satellite touchdown. Trying to get the number of the runner there as he goes in for the 8-yard score with 6:45 to play. As again, we're going to try and get the number here of whoever ran that one in. Unfortunately, I think the 10's going to block it, so I don't know who got that touchdown. I apologize, but it was a good run to the near side there. It looked like it was possibly number 28, Eli Pettit. Might have been the carry there. I know it ended in 8. I think it was Eli Pettit for the score from 8 yards out, and now they're going to try the kick for 2 again. Yet to convert so far today, but again, they're getting close and trying to get Peoples to be able to get this one because, I mean, getting a good kicker at any level in Pop Warner is a game changer. 8U could be a huge factor, and they're getting real close to making one of these extra points, and if they can get one to go, it'd be crucial here. As Abel People is going to kick for 2 here for Satellite. You see the score on the scoreboard up there on your screen. And a huge performance by Satellite 8U. Snaps there. The hold by Jones is up. Now we'll see. Peoples get ready to run it up and send it up. And the kick for 2 is up, and it is. It's good, and Peoples gets it to go that time. What a kick by Abel Peoples for 2 points. And Satellite gets it to go now. As they kept at it. Kudos to their coaches. They kept telling Peoples, good try, we'll get it next time. And they kept him going, and they'll get one before the end of this one as Abel Peoples makes the kick for 2 extra points. And it's 44-0 Satellite here in 8U. I mean, that's a big kick. I mean, you normally don't even see teams in 8U have a kicker. You don't have to kick off. You don't have to kick for extra points. There's not really a situation where in 8U you may have to have a kicker, but in that situation, that was huge as he drills it for 2, and now they know, hey, we can make this. Down the line, if they have a longer season, I mean, this is a great team. And, now you have a kicker. I mean, they had a passing touchdown. They had a pick 6. I mean, they've been able to do a lot of different things today, and including a kick for 2 extra points. And with 4:15 to go in the game, Satellite jumps ahead 44-0. Immediately following this game, we'll have 11U. No 10U today being played. And then Caleb Brown will come down here after Bayside closes up and be with you for the rest of the day. Later on, probably for 12 and 14U. Got some college football on today. LSU, Ole Miss. Duke and Notre Dame's where College Game Day is. I don't know if that one will be as close, in my opinion, as LSU, Ole Miss. It's a good game last night between Oregon State and Utah as well. That was a top 25 matchup. You got Florida teams. Florida's at Kentucky. Florida State's on a bye. I also know UCF is playing their first Big 12 game at home against Baylor. And yeah, so Florida football as well going on later today, but we are going to be here doing youth football for you. 3 minutes to go. First down and 10. Merritt Island at their own 35-yard line. Just trying to move the ball down here on offense. Haven't been able to get a first down yet. That could be something they work at on this drive and see if they can get a solid drive to close it out. They're going to go up the middle. Ball's on the ground. I'll see who recovers it. And I think Merritt Island gets it. It's going to be second down and 12. There's luckily for the Mustangs, they fall on that muff snap there. They've had troubles with the snap all day. They've lost 4 fumbles in this one. Satellite's defense has forced 5 turnovers. It's second down and 11. Merritt Island at their own 34-yard line. 2:15 to play in this game. Two minutes to go in this game. Second and 11, Merritt Island at their own 34. Now slated to kick off at 12 is the 11U game. They may start early, so just keep it tuned to Brevard Sports Network. When it starts, we will go live. Merritt Island trying to get outside. Number 23 going to try and reverse field. That's not going to happen. A rip down there for a big loss by Satellite. And number 23 makes the tackle. That is Troy Holloway. A minute and a half to play, and it's 3rd down and 16, 3rd and 17 for Merritt Island at their own 28 as Satellite's defense not giving an inch, regardless of the score, regardless of the time. This defense is stout. And it's a minute 20 to play. In this game, it's 3rd down and 17, Merritt Island at their own 28-yard line, as Satellite's going to advance to 2-0 on the day here. They won 6U 40-25, and they're going to win 8U here in a big fashion, dropping 40-plus points in both of their first 2 games. So I'm talking all about this defense, but this offense has scored on every single offensive possession. Both their first 2 teams got some good offenses, scoring 40-plus points. So Satellite's 8U fairly well-rounded. Saw them kick for 2, so they even got some special teams abilities as well. It's probably the last play of the game due to the running clock. Probably get up to the line here. 40 seconds to play in this one. 3rd down and 17. Merritt Island back at their own 28-yard line. 30 seconds to go. Again, we haven't had the rosters for the first 2 games for Merritt Island. If anyone at Merritt Island is watching or could bring us a roster for the rest of the game today, we'd love to call out the names. Is that one ball, I think, still on the ground. And stop for a loss. I think that's going to be the last play of the game as Satellite is going to advance to 2-0 on the day in a huge 8U victory, 44-0 in this one as the Scorpions defense forces 5 turnovers and is able to score on every offensive drive. And fantastic performance from Satellite in this one. And Merritt Island, not a bad football team, but this one, they just ran into a really good Satellite squad. And again, final score 44-0. I'd like to thank American Air and Plumbing once again for bringing you today's games. And we'll be back whenever, if they start early at 11U. If not, we'll be back at noon for the start of that one. So keep it live to the Brevard Sports Network.